You, what up? What up? What up? My my guy, Kurt McGurk, what up? It's the part-time Marks. It's the Wednesday hour of 9:05. We on.
That's different.
It's different time. You got to give us a little bit of leeway time sometimes just to get fully fully acquitted to the new situation. But man, it's what it is. It's the cocky empire. You know what I mean? Just the facts broadcast. You know what I mean? But it's most importantly, it's us. You know what I mean? Um, man, we got a lot to talk about, McGurk.
A
Man,
lot.
we got WrestleMania Day 2. We didn't get to discuss that just yet. There
Nope.
was some NXT that we didn't discuss, so we're gonna try to. There's a lot of NXT that we didn't discuss. We're gonna try to pack it in, but we're just gonna try to really talk about the most important things that happened. Um, we'll obviously go
We
over
got
the
some.
full.
We got
You
some.
said,
You got some news first though.
no, I do. Yeah, and that's exactly where I was gonna go first. Approximately today, around like somewhere around the 5 p.m. Um, time, Eastern Coast time. We lost a professional wrestler, NFL football player, um, Steve Mongo McMichaels, well known in the WCW eras, Four Horsemen. Um, so yeah, yeah, big to man for that end of the era type horseman. He's a commentator for a long time too. So yeah, we just want to take a moment, just a moment of silence for Steve Mongo McMichaels.
We're gonna give him the 10 bell salute. You pay that man his respects. All right.
Man, rest in peace, Steve Mongo McMichaels. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Hopefully, he was battling ALS or something for a long time. So I think he was having major trouble walking and stuff like that. So I think it's been a long battle. So hopefully he's at peace now. Uh, man, as well as ourselves, I feel like we're at peace. And boy, where do you want to start marking about first, Kurt?
Hey,
There was some
we
stand
can
and
start.
deliver. There was I mean, we could tie NXT together. We could tie WWE together. I mean, we could talk about stand and deliver, man. An excellent NXT pay per view.
Let's talk about that fatal 4-way match.
Oh, let's talk about it, bro. Because
I'm sitting there watching this match like, how are these guys gonna follow this up? And they did.
I I I I was like, yo, these girls are legit tearing it up. I was sitting with the homie. We were sitting in the truck and we were just chilling. And he's watching this and
Yeah.
he's like, bro, these females are really, really good. I'm like, man, that's the future. Like like they're not even nowhere near their peak yet. And and I'm just like
Nowhere.
I thought that was gonna be super. I didn't think the fellas. I was like, man, because we still got one more match for the night, and I was like, man, I don't know how these like fellas are gonna keep up with this. I think they gave every female a lot of spots, and even in those type of matches, Kurt, they like to slow down a lot. It's like a lot of. But it seems like they made sure that they tied everybody together, so everybody had genuine nice spots. Jada Parker hit that nice flipping block double blockbuster from the top rope.
Yeah.
Um, obviously Booker T goes complete. Booker T goes absolutely bonkers when Stephanie McCure, does her thing. I did hear a name on that. Now I can't think of it now. The Hell's Kiss or something. I think it's called
Yeah,
Hell's
I don't
Kiss.
know.
I want to say it's the Hell's Kiss, but I'm not 100% sure. Um, Booker T absolutely went bonkers on that, and I still remember like sitting there laughing, and I was like, man, when's she gonna? And then she just does this real smile and looks at Booker T with it just ties in because she knows he's giving the pop. Um, man,
Yeah.
she's becoming a phenomenal champion, man. She's got it already. She's walking in. She's got it. Like I said, the
She
English and
got
all
she
that.
figured it out, man. That's it. And it's like it's not even bad. It's not even as bad as we thought it was.
That not at all. I mean, she's getting it. They're just talking slower. So they're just talking slower. She's slowly like she's breaking it down. They're giving her something written, so it's not a struggle. But
Right.
it's working it. Um, I thought that match was phenomenal. Your guy Ricky Starks and Paige. They had a great opener match too, man. Because that's probably the toughest job is opening up WrestleMania weekend. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Opening up a
like
big show
right
like
from the
that,
jump.
man.
Go ahead.
I said opening up a big show like that, you got to set the tone.
I mean, yeah, because you're opening up. You're opening up WrestleMania weekend, and I thought that was I thought that was like a good a 4-star match. Um, Obviously Saints held on to the belt. Um, but I thought it was a phenomenal way to start the weekend. Saints, the crowd man chanting Tony fumbled like so fast, but Tony fumbled like that
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
talent going over there, man. Um, it,
And they're
it,
showing them how they should be booked.
they're definitely showing them like let these guys talk. Yeah, we are gonna have a topic about AEW at some point because I do got one I want to discuss.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
and it's crazy because a little bit more than I do these days.
no, it's
You
not
be
even. It's more of a. All right, I'm gonna just ask. Do you think, in somewhat of a form, how do I want to say? Because I don't want to sound crazy. Do you think AEW sort of sharpens people though in a certain way? Because
it, it's more or less their actual developmental people. They're getting their reps in. You know what I'm saying? They're getting to work on their
you're
character.
getting like
You know,
you're getting like street cred when you're in AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting more like I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm saying it more like you're just getting like street cred. Like because like look at it like how people CM Punk and Cody Rhodes went there and came back here, and they're way better than they ever were.
hmm
So
well, yeah, well, that a lot of Cody Rhodes, a lot of that happened in ROH before they put AEW together. He made himself a star long before that. But I agree, yeah,
like because I'm starting to be like, man, they're kind of like you're like getting street cred, and then when you go over to WWE, you're getting like your Hollywood cred. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like if I
I
go
feel
over
you.
there, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're getting like you're gonna be a superstar once you get there. Uh, Beats, what up, my guy?
it's my man.
Yeah, that's my guy. Uh, uh, Blood City, bitch. Blood City, bitch. Man, you remember that song, bro? bro, he snapped.
Snap.
Bro, I'll still never forget the first time. I don't want to go too far off the rails, but the first time I heard him do that joint, like it like came out of nowhere. Like listen to the beat dropped. I'm like, because that's when we're hosting the shows and joint. out at the pub. Yo, that joint dropped, bro. It went up. It went up, bro. Everybody in the joint's like, Flood City. I'm like, yo, it's a hand.
I wasn't there. They played it in the club.
Oh yeah, so we used to have the rap shows at at the Castle Pub, and
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I never made it.
oh man, bro, if you would have seen how packed, I didn't even believe how packed them places were getting at those point in times. But it used to, like we used to do the show joints in the basement, and this man came in there and snap.
That was probably before I started rapping again.
Um, yeah, that was quite some
Or
time
before I
ago.
met you.
Yeah, I want to say because that was Castle Pub days.
Yeah,
Um,
I wasn't into it.
man, bro, your boys they lost the tag team championships to Hank and Tank. It was fire, bro.
It's still one of the
It's still fire. It's still gasoline, gasolina. Um, but Hank and Tank, bro, finally got over the hump, won the NXT Tag Team Championships. You know I'm not a fan of them, man, but you know they're in there with Free, actually, Fraxium or whatever, and it turns out to be a barn burner, man.
yeah.
They like character wise, I mean, they don't do nothing for me.
You
I'm
were
not a fan of
surprised.
them. But I was surprised. I wasn't surprised that they won because I felt like it's been boiling,
It's
you know,
time, yeah.
because man, because it's like is Fraxium ever gonna lose? Like man, crazy times, boy. Yeah, 2012, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. So if he was rapping then.
that's crazy. Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
um yeah, I did. I think it's a four like I thought it was like a 4.5 match, man. It turned out to be a banger. What you think?
I'll give it. I'll rock with the 4.5. It was a great for the spot. It kept me in tune.
Because I'm just like, man, Hank and Tank never do anything for me. It's just like you said, it just
And they
reminds me of
surprised you.
something. It did, and like I said, on
Because
there.
for you, my bad. For you said it. They remind you of heavy machinery.
Mhm. So that's what I get those vibes. But then like when you see them in there, they're moving. Um, it's gonna take a little bit more for me to get involved into it. Uh, he,
Talk about
he likes
Detroit. You
Braun
want to talk
Breaker.
about Braun Breaker?
Braun Breaker. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we gonna
How
talk
could
about.
you not?
Yeah,
How could you not?
how could you? Yeah, we're gonna talk about him today. Believe that. um, yeah, bro. Here's a question for you: Is Fraxium, or am I saying Fraxium? Are they the
Yeah.
greatest NXT tag team ever?
I mean, who do we got coming out of there? You don't
That's
really
still
got
a tag team.
that put the work in and could say that they I don't say nobody's coming to mind, quite honestly. Um,
Yeah, and continue.
we had
Yeah,
undisputed era, which
yeah,
they've been
undisputed
in
era.
that shit for a while. Who else was there in that? See,
Who
we
was the
didn't
main
really
tag?
watch.
Well, who was the main tag team? It was Fish and
Uh, because we got to think about the Street Profits. They came from NXT. So,
okay, Street
you talking about
Profits.
undisputed era? I think the main tag team was Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay,
I think that was pretty much once.
all right. So we'll say Street Profits, Fraxium.
Mhm,
Who else do we get out of there? That's last with your test. So,
Street Profits. Um, who else came out of NXT? 'Cause they would have came out. around the
that
time
like,
the Street Profits did. Enzo and Amore ain't there because they were over as fuck.
oh, they were super over. They were super over.
I, can-
Um,
I mean, at this point, just thinking about it, I guess I could do a search, but I'm just thinking about it. I can't think of Street
I'm just
Profits.
like, who was?
But their greatness comes from being on the main roster. I think, man, I haven't seen Nathan Frazier and Axiom put on a bad match ever.
No, and they what they each got one match on Raw so far. So
Mm-hmm. Prime
or
time.
one SmackDown.
Crime time. They didn't come from NXT. That was they Prime time was way before NXT.
Yeah, that was way before NXT time. They were, yeah, they
But
were.
they sort of remind because yeah, he corrected himself. They sort of remind you of Crime Time probably.
Street Profits, yeah, because they do in a certain way. Um, yeah, so I mean, Street Profits. I mean, I obviously have a great resume. Um, yeah, man, when you think about teams that like lasted the test of time through after that, uh,
I mean, I'm just speaking on their NXT run because we can't compare Fraxium to anybody who's been on the main roster because they didn't make it there yet.
you're right.
So just count their NXT run.
They could be the greatest NXT tag team.
Probably.
Like I said, we'll look it up at
Let's
some
get
point.
a I'm gonna get a list of NXT tag team champions right now.
I bet. When you do that, man, we got as well. We got the North American championship.
I got it.
Um, okay, well that was right.
What do you mean? It's
You said
quick.
you got it.
So who were the first tag team champions? That's Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray. I don't know who Oliver Gray is.
Uh,
I don't. Second tag team champions were the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Then you had Adrian
oh,
Neville
they
and
were
Corey
great.
Graves.
They
I'm
were
sure.
great.
Then you had Adrian Neville and Corey Graves. The Ascension. I used to like them. Then you had the Lucha Dragons, Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. Then you had the Vaudevillains. I used to like them too. Um,
They had a good gimmick.
yeah, they were like the old school.
Like with the
Yeah, they
black
had a
hair,
gimmick.
like
Well, you were talking about because the one went on to be Rusev's manager, so you was talking about him the other night.
oh yeah, okay,
Gotch
okay,
and
yeah.
yeah.
I like
So
that
the
gimmick.
Vaude,
Yeah,
it was a
okay.
great gimmick. So, and then we had the Revival, were the eighth champions, FTR, Dashwater, and Scott Dawson. They didn't become anything great in my eyes until they left. So then you had
Mm.
American Alpha, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan. The Revival again, DIY. You don't really. The Authors of Pain, Sanity, which was Eric Young and Alexander Wolf.
All right,
We can argue now. The Undisputed Era,
okay,
Mustache Mountain. I remember Mustache Mountain.
I do
Undisputed
too.
Era again, War Raiders, Street Profits, Undisputed Era again, the Bruiserweights, which is Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, the Broserweights,
The Bros are eights. Okay.
Imperium, Fabian, which is no Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. They were just different names. But
Okay.
Imperium, Breezango,
Ugh.
um, Danny Burch, and whoever that is.
Oh,
One
Birch. You remember the two? They were like, they were like, two bald dudes,
I know
bro.
who
They
you're talking
look,
about. I know who you're talking about. I
they,
forget what they're going by now. What are they going by now?
I don't know, because
Mm.
they like didn't look like anything, but they were like tough.
Yeah, they were. Oh, they are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are tough. And then MSK, you could argue them, Wesley and Nash Carter.
Okay.
Imperium again, MSK, pretty deadly. The Creed brothers, pretty deadly. The New Day had the titles in 2022.
That's interesting. I don't
I didn't know
remember.
that. I didn't know
Okay,
that.
that's
I probably
interesting. All
wasn't
right.
probably wasn't watching. Gallus, which is Coffee and
Yeah,
Wolfgang.
yeah.
D'Angelo and Stacks, Chase University, D'Angelo and Stacks, Breaker and Corbin. I remember that.
Oh, that was
Axiom and
right.
Fraser, Chase
I
U.
think that,
Yeah,
but that's when I started to like Braun Breaker. It
yeah,
wasn't until he started working with
it
Court when
is.
you seen personality out of him.
That's exactly when you start.
Yep. Okay. I mean, it's clearly made some stars. It feels like, I mean, obviously, like you said, it feels like only a couple of teams lasted the test of time, though. Like,
Couple,
like you said, like the Creed brothers. Um, there was a couple of teams, the War Raiders.
the War Raiders.
Um,
Yeah,
it don't sound like most, what I mean, lasted the test of time. What up? Um, but yeah, that was an interesting topic, just random. Yeah, I think Fraxium and Street Profits are right now going to be like probably our best two tag teams.
I can't wait for them to come up. I wonder when we're gonna
Yeah.
hear
Oh,
about
we're really gonna see. We're gonna see them cook when they come up. Um, just another title change, and then we'll start to move on to we'll do two other NXT matches there because we're pretty much covered it all now. Man, that six women's ladder match for the North American title, bro. Um, that was a banger
Yeah,
too.
and
Um,
that's one of the matches where it's like you don't know who's gonna win. Like you can't really call it.
I think they do that because yeah, they do that, bro. That's like that opportunity to start to make yourself in NXT
Hmm.
because it seems like so Ruka been cooking. Like I
And
said,
plus,
she might have.
you'll eventually get the my bad. You'll eventually get the program with her and what's the girl's name? Is it
Uh,
Carla?
uh, her partner
Zaria.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. You'll eventually get that program in it. But Soul Ruka, bro, that there was some spots in that match too.
She's nice.
Yeah, there was. I like how they slid the ladder. They kept sliding the ladder away, so Thea Hell couldn't reach it. Um, how you feel
Hmm.
about Thea Hell, or do we like her because she's from Pittsburgh?
You have
I
um
like
I
because like
think I think that was like an initial reason to have any type of interest, but at the same time I liked Chase U too, who he's bringing Chase U back.
are they bringing Casey back? She's not joining them
I
now.
think I she's not and she doesn't need to keep her doing her own thing.
Well, it seems like
But
they're trying to push.
you don't
It
like
seems
her?
like I'm trying to decide.
You don't I don't like
I, uh, yeah,
like
yeah, it drives me insane. Like her just like trying to be crazy. Yeah. That if they take that away,
just go
I
be a
kind of
typical badass, yo.
I seen her finisher the other night on NXT because they did give her a one-on-one match after. So I guess so. Obviously, you can see there's a push there. Um,
Mhm.
but how she goes into her little finisher into a submission, I mean, I thought that was pretty dope. I mean, so I'm like, are we supposed to like her because she's from Pittsburgh? It's like,
Yeah,
are you are you
100%.
are you
You gotta
supporting something?
you,
Are you supporting something just because? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta say technically she's local.
technically,
You
she's
gotta.
like,
I mean, she didn't wrestle. I mean, because she was a gymnast, right?
I'm not sure what she did, bro. Like you said, I came in and right in the middle of her
I
and the
think she was
chick.
a
I like
gymnast.
really started paying attention harder. And then, like I said, she disappeared, came back. This has been because she's only been back a couple weeks now since the Chase Shoe thing.
Yeah, got new music.
new music. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, but I don't know. There was some other people. I was a little bit impressed by Izzy Dame in that six woman match. I thought she showed up a little bit. I was surprised by that.
Yeah,
Like I never see too much from her. Um, all
well,
the other ones did,
but
man. They
I think my bad. This is what this ladder match was for. Like you got to get out there and show me something because these girls are about to be going up to the main roster. Um,
That's a good one
yes.
because I wasn't gonna use. Yeah, that's a funny comparison, Jay. I wasn't gonna real quick, my banker. I was gonna say like I never really listened to like Mac Miller like that, and like everybody says he's like a goat for a certain genre of rap. So like I was like, I mean, I technically never supported that. So like, I mean, he does have some truths there.
It's wrestling. I mean, but I get it because you're not going to support every local wrestler.
Nah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. That's absolutely not gonna happen. Um, yeah, bro, I
uh,
thought that was phenomenal. But moving on, so we, like, because there's a lot to talk about too. Um, uh, final match, main event, man. Um, Trick Williams, Obafemi, and Javon Evans. Like,
hey, I'm so on his future, bro. Like this kid is what he's 19, 20,
he's
20, 19,
20.
19, 20.
He's 20 years old. The athleticism, uh,
It's there.
it's there. All three of them, man. The it factors are there for all three of them.
All three of them. Hey,
And not to,
you said a whole year ago, you said Trick need another year. You was
yeah,
saying he'll get it. He's
he needed
getting it.
more time, different people to work with, and like you
Yeah.
said, we kind of see like a little bit of a hillish trick too right now. A little, you know.
Hmm.
The
He's
crowd. I mean, it's hard when they like your music like that. You know what I mean? But he's doing his things that's making him a little hillish. Um, bro, but you can't say it's not dope that you see three black men main eventing a wrestling pay per view on WrestleMania weekend.
WrestleMania
Look,
weekend.
that
Hey,
like that's huge, man. So they can't say like Shawn Michaels and Triple H are putting you know people of color like in positions to be successful. Because
they'll definitely make arguments for the main. I feel like if main roster NXT, it doesn't matter, bro. It's all the same company, bro. Like stop trying to make it seem like these guys is trying to leave the black people out. Look at the stand and deliver we had, bro.
that stand and deliver was cooking. And a lot of people are still not even a full way up on NXT yet, so everybody's not really watching it, man. But for those who don't watch it, who are like watching us right now, or maybe not like understanding like some of the characters, we're like understanding some of the characters we're talking about. They are the future wrestlers. They're full. There's a lot of people full of potential, like we always talk about, man. If you want to look at the women, some of the best looking women in the company, um, most talented. Um, and then, like you said,
Shawn
they're
got a
just
house full of women, bro.
yeah. He the heartbreak kid for real, bro. I'll give like that. That's not just a gimmick. That's like the like a real thing. Like he really is him. But man, bro, let's keep moving. Oh, and bro, I did. Because, that was a big thing this weekend, man. Triple threat matches were cooking this weekend, bro.
Cooking.
and bro, I'm going to say, I think I'm going to give them boys a 5-star match, man, for NXT, the triple threat.
They deserve it.
I think I'm going to give them a 5-star match. And that ain't, it ain't being rated. Like, I thought the match was phenomenal. Um, Obafemi, obviously, man, he's When he
And you
go
got to
to the
figure he's
main
going to have a
roster,
whole story that's going into it. So
the story build. Oh, it's great. Everybody's getting off. He's like the young boy, the overlooked young boy, and Evans is cooking. Trick is Trick. It looks like he's going. It looks like who knows what direction he's going. I thought we seen something, but then
uh-huh.
remember a couple weeks ago we thought he might have hinted at dealing with Dark State a little, and
It, I think that was to throw us off,
yeah,
maybe.
maybe because they're gonna I feel like they're gonna need somebody that's a full leader.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna need a leader. You can't just be a pack of hound dogs. I think that gets old.
Yeah, cuz
Obviously, they kind of look like the Shield, and
but I don't think if you're going Stacks, do you see Stacks as a leader?
maybe Stack's been there long enough. I never really, other than like, that's my thing about this like Italian like whole thing. I don't know what he can really do outside of. So I'm like, is he the guy? I don't think he's the guy to join.
I mean, he turned during the match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that would be the most obvious, but he doesn't have to be the guy.
But but on NXT last night or they when they pulled up like he wasn't with them or nothing.
Yeah, nah, I peeped that. So,
So who
but he
knows?
wasn't there at all, was he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's slow burning.
You would have maybe it's a slow burn. Um
It's slow burning.
yeah, obviously, like I said, I'm not a fan of D'Angelo. It just doesn't do it for me, man. That whole mob isn't really do it for me. Um, I can see he can wrestle. I just don't like the gimmick. I guess.
I think he's taking that gimmick to the main roster just without Stacks. It's probably just gonna be him, the girl, and the other dude.
It might work. Yeah,
I
well, I
mean,
mean,
they might leave other dude behind too because he's on Evolve. He be on Evolve.
yeah, you probably still need more work. I don't ever see these guys working really, so it like confuses me on like what
It's
they can
mostly
do.
just him and Stacks. Him and
Yeah,
Stacks was competing for the titles. Like this, I don't know what this dude does, but he wrestles.
okay. Well, I guess we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
But man, dog, I guess if we move on, um, WrestleMania Night 2.
Oh, the one we didn't get to do.
Yeah, the one we didn't get to do. We finally get to talk. We finally get to mark about it, bro. Uh, as a recap it all here, there was a lot to, um, there was a lot that would. Did you like night one or night two better? What like before I go to it? What like?
I think I enjoyed night two better as a whole.
Yeah, I think so. And I guess I guess going into it, man, they started off with the bro. They started off with the just talking about triple threat matches. They started off with the women's world championship triple threat match, bro. And dog, as you know, when we were doing our predictions, you know that was my match I called, man. I said, yo, these girls gonna cook, bro. Uh, yeah, they went out there and showed off to the point, bro. Again, bro was with me again. It just so happens he be with me at these certain times. He watched this match with me. He said, bro, who is gonna follow this? And I'm like, I don't know, because I feel bad for them already.
My
Because
exact
I know
reaction.
you're in the back watching this joint like, oh man, whatever we was doing, we gotta turn it up to the 10 up. We can't beat them guys. Bro, that was a 5-star triple threat. Might have
You
been
going
my favorite. It
That
might
was
have
your
been
favorite
my
match of the night? Oh yeah,
favorite match of the weekend.
it's a good match. Um, yeah, it played out exactly how I thought it would.
I mean, like I said, I changed my pick at the very end, as we know, like when we were doing other things. Um, I changed my pick at the very end just to shake things up a little bit. But you knew for weeks I was on that EO train, you know.
You've been on EO train for your whole life, for her whole life.
Man, this is the one, bro. She. I think she fully has it now. Like she's starting to
Yeah,
embrace the crowd better. Um, she's understanding that she's a full blown face, and they really like her.
love
Um,
her. We all love her.
yes. Um, Bianca, Bianca and Rhea, man, they're just two top upper echelon. They can just do anything too.
Anything.
Um, man, uh, Belair, her outfit, man, that was fun. She probably, I wouldn't be surprised she didn't make that herself. To be true, because you know that's what she do.
She makes most of her stuff herself.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought that outfit was phenomenal. Um, Rhea came out as something too, wasn't it? Like a Marvel type? Was it? Was
It
you
was
familiar?
it was they say it was the Joker who laughs, the Batman who laughs cosplay, which is like a different universe Batman who became the Joker, some type
Okay.
I don't know, something like that. I'm not even going to talk on it and be wrong because they'll come through
Oh,
with
okay.
it.
Because I thought you knew. I thought you was about to go in depth. I was like
Nah,
listening, because
I might be close,
me,
but I don't know.
that's not really my thing. But I started getting interested. I was like, okay, he's talking about something here.
It's a bad version of Batman, but her outfit was like his costumes design with all
Mm.
the mask and everything.
Um, man, might have been my favorite match of the weekend, bro. Um, like I said, it was about triple threats this weekend, dog. Them triple threats was burning. And
Burning.
sometimes they can be some of the worst matches on the planet, man. They get so boring sometimes if they're doing them the wrong way. But I felt like all three triple threat matches that we seen this weekend were top tier 5-star matches without a doubt.
Hmm.
Um, next match, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight. What did you think? Now, after following that triple threat match.
I think I had my expectations too high for that. Maybe it's because it was following the triple threat match, but it could have been better.
I started to get a little more excited for it. Like, I think I was getting gassed up a little bit too. Like, I was like, man, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it is. And then I'm like, and then I think that's what happened too, man. I like, if I go back and watch it, like, I kind of like replaying some of it in my head. It, it was better than we think. There was a couple decent spots, but it just, following that women's triple threat, bro. Like, it was, ugh.
I
I
mean,
did like,
I kind of like,
good.
I kind of like when I knew it was them next, I was like, ah,
Yeah, because you're looking at the rest of the card like, oh man, you got to kind of like you got to throw another punch.
that should have been the Randy Orton spot.
Um, yeah, it didn't do it
That's
for
a
me,
cool
bro.
down match.
I hate that. I hate that word, bro.
I know, but that Randy Orton, you cannot say the Randy Orton match wasn't a cool down
We'll get there.
match.
um, I like I said, I felt like they was beating each other up. They kind of knew what to do because I felt like they knew that first match was crazy.
Yeah.
Um, the one-handed choke slam while he was wearing the chair, I thought that was decent. There was another spot or two. I just can't think of it right away. Um, it it wasn't bad. It was just really hard to follow, man. Three, three, 3.5.
2.5.
Would you say
I give it a 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
Woo! Your expectations was high then.
Yeah. Remember, I told you it was going to be the match of the night. I was saying like that
Yeah,
would be your. My expectations was too high,
yeah. I did forget you did think it was going to be a little better than.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought they was going bang bang, like bang bang, bang bang bang, like pops,
Bang,
bang
bang,
bang
bang.
bang. Yeah,
Like pop.
yeah,
Bang, 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 bang.
exactly.
um. All right. Man. But to follow that, man, fatal four way for the Intercontinental Championship. How'd you feel about this one?
That met my expectations to a T. It was a great match,
Great
and
match.
it happened. I'm not gonna say exactly how I said it was happened, but Dom stealing the win from Finn was exactly what I said was gonna happen, and that's what needed to happen.
That's what
Dom
needed to happen.
deserves it,
I think
and they
when
both
I
deserve
think of
it.
that, I think about Dom Mysterio. The crowd didn't realize how important Dom was until it happened. The way the crowd treated him,
Yeah,
I mean, they knew he deserved it.
they knew it.
Um, he was the guy to win the match that they didn't really know should win until it happened. Um, bro, you're right. Now that match met my expectations. It did. There was a lot. That Spirit of Carlito was nasty.
Nasty.
Blew the table up. You know, they don't even be breaking them. They be struggling to break
They
them
broke
new
both of them.
tables.
They broke both of them that match, didn't they?
Did they break both?
I don't know, but yeah, they was banging
I
them
know
both. Did
he ran over one for the spear. I'm trying to think. Did they break? But I mean that match definitely hit the expectations.
yeah,
Again, we picked. I definitely picked Dom. You know, we was riding the Dom train. We both actually was riding the Dom train
it
for
only
quite
made
some
sense. It
time.
was
We're
the
like,
only one that made sense. Well, I give it
only
to
one that
Finn.
made sense. Great storytelling though. Um, it's good to see guys like Penta and stuff, you know, getting this opportunity, even though there's other people that might, but they're just not as hot. And um,
I mean, yeah, bro. Like
guys
it
like
is what it
Penta and
is.
stuff, man, they're really like,
See, and that's the thing. We had found out that they bought Triple H, so you're putting these Mexican wrestlers in this prominent spot on WrestleMania as a show of good faith. Like we're gonna take care of y'all. This is you know
yeah,
because
you're right.
they were big in AAA. Like they were big AAA wrestlers. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Oh,
all
good.
like so like
So that's why they
that's
took advantage of Ray Phoenix when
Ray
Ray got
Phoenix.
hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That
it
makes
all
sense.
makes sense once I seen that it all makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Um, man, phenomenal fatal four way match though, dog.
Phenomenal, phenomenal.
I'm I be noticing small stuff, man. Did you notice how during the match the prominent sponsor for that match was the dude wipe? So now it's becoming like a thing because you know Pat McAfee's always
Yeah,
cracking jokes. So that's something that
it's a
the
thing.
dumb details,
Yeah,
just dumb details. But they're basically calling dirty Dom dirty diapers and every like um hilarious. Um, again, man, I became a Wade Barrett fan over this weekend.
you were never a Wade Barrett fan.
Nah, not really.
Well,
Never
I'm
really.
afraid I've got some bad news. He's always been great. Don't do
I mean, I'm not.
that.
I'm not mad at his shtick. I wasn't mad at his little shit, but um, I wasn't a fan of him. But I feel like he made himself like a good commentator over this weekend, man.
He's a great
The, the,
commentator.
I guess
Oh,
he's high.
he had to show up. He had to show up and show out.
Mm-hmm. And him playing that heel,
He plays it well.
just went agreeing to you. Just to, like everything Hills did, he was justifying. Um, he did a phenomenal job over the weekend. I think I gained it's kind of odd that you don't see Graves doing it though. Like so, he's still getting punished, I
Yeah. Whatever.
because you would have thought him, McAfee, and
I
Cole
mean,
would
but
be.
you don't think Wade deserves it? He's put his work in as a commentator. Like he's a
He
good
has.
boy. He
No, I
hasn't said
do. I think
anything
he has
bad.
deserved it. I was just shocked though, like they're pushing.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Company man. He's
Um,
been a company man since he's former leader of the greatest
yeah.
stable ever. Like
Ugh.
no,
Ugh. I'm like, my God.
the core.
Oh man. Mm,
You thought I was gonna say Nexus.
mm.
Shit.
Oh man, you trying to throw me for a loop.
Yeah, whole loop.
Great fatal four-way match, man. Congratulations to Dom Mysterio. He deserved that. I hope he gets a little run, man. Um, but bro, if he gets the Intercontinental Championship, you know what that means.
What's that mean?
That means at some point he's going to be the world heavyweight champion.
Of
If
course.
he does well with this,
And doesn't always mean that.
it doesn't. But you don't feel like you're going to start to be a major player.
Oh, he is though. He'll definitely be a world champion, at least world heavyweight champion,
That's
at the
what I
very
mean. Just
least.
oh, bro, if he lied, cheats, and steals,
He needs that gimmick. I'm not saying he needs it, but it's
he
gonna
don't
fit so
he
well
don't need it, but he can do it. And this is perfect now with him
as
the
a baby
champion
face.
as a face. Oh yeah, because they like him now.
Why not?
I mean, I get, bro. I think sometimes, like you said, the wrestling fan don't understand something until it happened. And this man has been getting booed to the point where he can't talk
He can't.
whatsoever. And literally, and he was a frog splash away from being a fake.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Congratulations, Dom Mysterio. I'm gonna go 4.5. Um,
Yeah.
super great match. Um, and you already addressed this. Randy Orton's mystery opponent. Uh, say his name and he appears. Um, Joe Hendry. Like I said, I wasn't 100%. I was more shocked because I'm hearing about this injury, so
Yeah, that was
I'm
pretty
kind of
bad.
sold on it. I
He's
don't know.
cleared to wrestle though, so I mean, but that's the thing. That's why the match was the match it was,
Mhm.
because he was being protected. But it's a
I
good
don't,
spot nonetheless.
and I don't even think that was just the reason, bro. I think it was just like we want to go get your feet wet. We're gonna throw you in, and we're gonna throw you in the middle of the waters and see what you do with your five
We've
minutes
seen
of
how they
fame.
react to you in NXT and and on the internet. Let's put you out there in front of over 60,000 people and see what happens.
And there's no reason why it has to be long whatsoever. We like
And they went crazy.
they went
The,
crazy.
the crowd knows who he is. The,
The
the whole last year, his face was everywhere. I was a part of it.
Yeah, I, yeah, you were. It felt like you knew it. Though. It felt like you knew it
I
before. It
knew
really.
he was going to be big, bro. Look at him now, bro.
Yeah,
At
multiple,
WrestleMania,
multiple,
you put
multiple,
your
multiple chances to get his feet wet, and he's making the most of his opportunities at this point.
has his
Um,
own WrestleMania shirt, man. How many
um,
guys never signed to the company has their own WrestleMania shirt?
um, how about Randy Orton hitting a little spin and smile?
Loved it with
Um,
his own pose. Loved it.
mm, I'm tired, man. Such a like crazy, crazy weekend. Going into the next thing, let me keep going, man, because I had such a long week before I really, really lose it. Do you think Joe Hendry? Do you think he needs NXT?
Joe Hendry needs NXT.
Do you think he needs it over there, or do you
If
think
if they ever get an opportunity to sign him, put him on the main roster, straight to the main roster.
because of the gimmick already has him?
His character is fully developed.
You're right. It
Like
is.
what more can he need? He's the John Cena wrestling type. Like it's basic. John Cena, LA Knight. They're basic. They're safe. They're basic. Like
I'll take the safe route. I'll take the safe
yeah,
route.
take the safe route. That's what I'm saying. Like
And I
there's
think
no
honestly, bro, that 5 minutes of fame there, I thought he got his shit off, bro.
he got his shit off. That's what matters. They both got their shit off. Both of them.
Yes,
From the moves to he
because I
got to
know
do his
people didn't
signature
like it.
turnaround. What?
Because I knew people didn't like it because they tried to like kind of bury it a little bit. Did you notice that?
I didn't see that.
Like internet people. Oh, you're getting jobbed out. You're
Oh
doing
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. No, bro, he's not getting jobbed out.
You're not getting jobbed out
He went out there and got himself over with the WWE crowd. That was the
against
whole
Randy Orton.
purpose against Randy. Like, come on, bro. Like, they're not thinking. The TNA World Heavyweight Champion
This is my. Go ahead.
went to WrestleMania and had a one-on-one match with the future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Talk to him. This
Win or lose, bro, that's a W for TNA.
if he doesn't do anything again for the rest of his life, he could be like, I wrestled Randy Orton.
He didn't even have to have a match. All he had to do was go down there, bell ring, take a RKO, and it could have been done. And it's the same result. But they let him get all his shit off
And
with the belt.
and
All his
Randy
shit off.
and you could hear Randy like cause and Randy's on this streak too right now, bro, to where he's working with younger talent.
Yeah.
He's doing this on purpose.
Then Randy does your gimmick on WrestleMania.
On
I don't have
WrestleMania.
to do it. The price just went up.
Did
You
it.
know how far his price just went up?
Did it. Did it go up or it blew through it volcano blew up. Like and like I said, he got all his shit off, man.
Sorry,
I'm
T
not mad at
plus.
I'm not mad at all, man. 5 minutes of fame, like you said, and you could see that Randy was fully in tune with it.
It was
Randy,
fun.
he could hear the crowd. He's even involving his head even when he goes. He's like, because Randy's having fun right now too. So
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm sure it surprises him. It's like, all right, this is a TNA guy, never been signed here before. And the crowd reacts like this.
because he did that look around, he was like,
He's just like,
yeah.
yeah, like
He's like, okay. He's like, I can hear the reaction. They like, and then like I said, man, small detail. 5 minute, he got your 5 minutes of fame, man. There's nothing bigger than that for Hendry. I'm not at all bad at it, man. I don't have to rate it or anything. I don't think it's something that has to be rated. I thought it was perfectly positioned.
it was a great segment.
Um, was it? Well, what else do we have there? WrestleMania. Ready. What do we got here? Let me see what else we have there. Oh yeah. Man, what did you think of AJ Styles and Logan Paul?
And again, this is another one. My expectations was a little too high. I set them too high for it. It was all right.
I think it was better than what I thought it was. I just felt like there was something missing. Um, Logan Paul always does something kind of like, man, I can't believe he can pull that off.
It's a little bit of storytelling there because you seen AJ trying to be a little bit more aggressive, but he didn't really pull it all the way out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Um,
saying? Like they're telling a story, and it's between him and Cross in
yes.
the bigger picture. He was supposed Cross wanted him to take Logan Paul out because Logan Paul didn't have to go through what they had to go through to get to the spot that he's in right
Yeah,
now.
he's
I get it.
company guy.
He told him he needed the AJ Styles with the evil ways AJ Styles. You see him trying to pull it out a little bit,
And then
but
he backs away.
he's pulling his punches. He's holding back.
Yep.
So I think eventually we're gonna see Cross pull that out of him.
I think we are too. With that anger.
I mean,
We're,
Cross.
we're yeah. I mean, Paul always does something though to make you. I thought his entrance was dope, bro, with that drone. How how he caught it like a bird or something.
Yeah,
Um, I I mean he's definitely creative, man. Like again, he'll get knocked. On the wrestling side of things, man, that lion salt he hit like way across the ring. Um, he hit like the lion salt. He man, he shot the whole way across the ring. I thought that was phenomenal. Um, we always talk about it, man. He's got to figure it out. He definitely he can wrestle, man.
he
He's
just can't
annoying.
hit, and
He's
that's
annoying. He's an agitator, but he takes it serious.
yeah.
Um, Following that match, bro, we had new women's tag team champions. Liv, Liv and Raquel took on Lyra and a mystery opponent, our mystery partner, um, which we had a good feeling it was Becky Lynch. Um, how'd you feel about that match, bro?
Um, Good match.
I did. I'm not a fan of Becky or Lyra,
I
so
know.
and and I'm slowly starting to like Raquel, but it's only because Liv is making her better.
Hmm.
She's
Right.
still a slot bucket. She's still
Oh, you was
slop.
praising her a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but there's still some slop in there, bro, and it's like,
It's
eh.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
But it's gotten better. It's definitely gotten way better. Um, so new tag team champions Becky and Lyra. I don't like Becky. I don't like Lyra. Um, it's kind of more of a man. Look what Liv's wearing type WrestleMania.
That was the focus of
A lot,
a
a lot
lot of
of
people
people
during that
for
match. Yeah.
um,
CM
Liv
Punk pointed it
man.
out.
Yeah, uh,
It's like, God,
Liv man. Yeah, to the UFC fighter.
married men. Like, come on, bro. You
Um,
gotta chill.
Liv, man. Yeah, somebody told me the other day he don't think Liv will withstand the test of time. And
That
I'm
that's what
like,
they say.
yeah, somebody told me that, and I was like, you're crazy, man. Like
She already did.
Liv is killing it right now. She's just hit her peak, really.
You
Like
see where she came from with the Riot Squad. You would have never, looking at the Riot Squad, you would have never thought the little blonde girl was gonna be where Liv's at right now.
the most successful.
Yeah,
Never would have thought.
you never would have thought that. She's already
So,
stood the test of time. She's cemented her place, and she's only gonna get better.
and she's the best antagonist in the WWE.
Right now, yeah, 100%.
The best antagonist, like you said. Um, She tells you when, like I said, man, that's one thing. She don't lie about when she does something. So like she brags about it. So um, I love it. We'll obviously get back to that. Final match, man. Your main event, what we've been waiting for since last WrestleMania, since Elimination Chamber. Um, bro, how did you feel about your new 17-time record breaking John Cena and
There's
Cody
a lot of people.
Rhodes?
There's a lot of people out there saying the match was underwhelming, and it's that means there's a lot of people out there that doesn't understand the story that they're telling. John Cena already told us that he's going to ruin wrestling. John Cena already told us that we're not getting anything. So yeah, John Cena is going to take away the Titantron. He's going to come out in black and white. He's going to wrestle as sloppy and slow as he feels. Like this is intentional, people.
This is
He
intentional.
really wants to ruin it for you. What you were expecting a 5-star match just because it's Cody and John Cena? No, John Cena really wants to ruin pro wrestling for you. Like
You said he can't wrestle.
you said he can't wrestle. Like so now he's going out there and he's just like,
I'm not wrestling at all.
I'm not,
I don't care about it.
I don't care. I'm just here to
Um,
take this title.
so, 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 so you were cool. You were good with
I'm cool with it because at the end of the day, the story is what's carrying that match.
this.
This isn't the blow off to the John Cena story.
Now, all right. So, did you think we were gonna get The Rock though?
I mean, I had hoped just because like you're there when John Cena turns. Apparently, he sold his soul to you, but to what end? Because we don't know because you're not here, and apparently he's not going to be here.
No, he's going.
So, what exactly did you need somebody to sell their soul for? John
Like,
Cena could have went heel without The Rock because
yeah,
it
you
makes
didn't.
sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, because we're on the edge of our seat. Like, all right, well, here comes Travis Scott.
I thought
Where the hell's
he would
Rocky?
switch up into his music. Like that's what they did last time.
Yeah, like, where's Rocky? And
I felt
he
cheated.
never come.
I was disappointed. I was disappointed.
Absolutely, this was felt like a major part of the story. Um, major part of the story. And then when you don't see him, it's like, what are you doing, Rob? Um, if you're gonna interject yourself in the middle of this, like in this storyline, then like, dude, I
Inconsistency.
kind of get it too because people weren't trying to take away from John Cena's moment at the same time because you start getting overshadowed possibly by certain things.
So why even bring Travis Scott up?
I wish I knew. I wish I really knew the answer for that because I don't. It was just so confusing.
Just for Cody to get his little get back. That could have came later. It didn't have to.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew he was getting it. Next time I seen Travis Scott, I said, "Oh, he getting his lick back, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get me twice." Oh,
Mm.
wow, wow. Oh, apologize here. 1 second.
You're good, man.
Uh, not. I did. I wanted a little bit more entertainment. Um, just because we didn't get Rocky and stuff like that. Um, it definitely was more of a disappointment for me. But I totally like where they're headed.
Yeah, definitely.
And man, which leads us to the Raw after Mania. Yes, sir. Boy, oh boy, bro. Let me see if I can find my notes here. I have so much stuff here from over the weekend since we weren't.
It's a long
Since we,
wrestling weekend, man.
it was a long wrestling weekend. I'm still tired from it. You can see I'm gassing out, man. It was such a long wrestling weekend. We're on a different day schedule. Um, I don't have AEW on in the background. Usually I have AEW on or something as much as
It
I.
should be over by now, right?
Is it over already? Oh,
It's
it's
after
10. Oh,
10.
it is 10. Oh, yeah. We're on a different time slot, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I don't know why I thought. I thought
We planned
it
to go
was for some
earlier,
reason.
but I had
Yeah,
baseball.
yeah. So just, threw things in the loop. Um,
Yeah.
the Raw after WrestleMania.
Mm.
Um, Man, you got your new heavyweight champion, you know what I mean? World heavyweight champ, um, John Cena, telling everyone he's gonna go ahead take the belt home, and he's only showing up to a certain amount of dates. Um, he's only showing up because he's obligated. He's not defending the championship,
Roman Reigns
and
basically.
he said, "Yeah, I'm not defending." He said, "I'm taking the belt and going home." And then, as he was finishing up his promo, uh, a, a former friend showed up, a former rival, probably John Cena's biggest rival ever.
Is that
Randy Orton shows up and
after the first
delivers.
match?
Man, I like it. Randy Orton delivers an RKO. I mean, we had a feeling we'd get Cena and Randy at some point. Did you think it would happen this fast?
I didn't think it would happen this soon, but I like it.
I do. I like it a
They're
lot.
not that they must not. They're not gonna keep him healed that long.
Yeah, you said he's not gonna keep strapped that long.
They're not gonna keep him healed that long. You think so?
Oh, I think up until like right at the end.
I think. I mean, yeah. I guess he has a certain date, so you can run through. You can run through a couple people. Like I'd hope
Oh
he's
yeah.
gonna put a couple people over, like younger guys.
Oh yeah. I would like to
But
see
yeah,
him and Truth do
run
something.
run me back Randy and Cena. Run me back Punk and Cena. Yeah, run me Truth and Cena.
Yeah,
Definitely.
give me all that shit, bro.
Because the story you already said it with Truth and Cena is like, bro, you're my hero.
It's
I
money.
can't believe you did this. Like,
It's his money. Can't
come
believe
on,
he hasn't
bro.
showed up.
Come on.
Um, Randy Orton, bro. So it looks like we're gonna get Randy Orton and John Cena at some point. Um,
Probably backlash.
uh, the surprise has been coming all weekend. I guess this was another surprise. Uh, Lyra, Lyra two belts, I guess, and and Becky defended their newly won women's tag team championships less than 24 hours after that they won them, and Becky turns heel on Lyra. Um, so which leads us to Lyra's partner supposedly got knocked out over the weekend. Did Miss Becky have something to do with it? And obviously, with the way she turned heel, it looks like she had something to do with
You know,
it. Yeah.
with Becky and Bailey's history, it would make sense.
It would
Especially
definitely
if
make
she wants to get close to Lyra to be able to get that title because that's a title Becky's never had.
it.
That's
She can legitimize that Intercontinental
she
title,
can 100% legitimize that
and I'm not a fan of
Intercontinental.
Becky, but she can legitimize it. So I think that's the direction they absolutely have to go.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I guess we have to. I was gonna go kind of past that. Alpha Academy came out and challenged New Day, but obviously there was no match. Well, I can't say obviously. There was no match. Another return happened. I guess we've been looking for a few weeks. Rusev made his return. Um, how'd you feel?
Like heel Rusev. Bring
Yeah,
give me
I'm gonna
give
need
me
a little more Rusev Day though. I don't.
you want Rusev Day? I don't think they're gonna give us Rusev Day. I think he's coming to crush and
It was a
crush.
little more entertaining.
I think if anything, we'll get Lana back by his side before.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've never been a biggest fan, so it's like whatever.
Mhm.
Um,
But
you don't,
that's
you
gonna
don't.
give our mid card some good shit.
Right, you're right. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, because it just ain't it for me. Um, obviously talent there, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, blah. But it was a surprise. I didn't see it coming, so which happened to be going on a lot of times. And speaking of trouble with language, speaking English, Io Sky got her winners promo, and she was challenged by Stephanie
The
Procure.
best segment of the night.
Best segment of the night, man. They actually basically they said they wanted to wrestle each other. They wanted the best one to wrestle the best. Um, and that's exactly what we got. We got NXT champion versus world champion over. I thought that match was phenomenal too on Raw.
Phenomenal.
Um, Stephanie,
Phenomenal.
Stephanie, she can probably bumped up at any point in time too.
Well,
Um,
they wanted her to go there, and she chose to go to NXT.
they want a little bit more work. Hey,
She chose to go to NXT.
yeah, sometimes
She
you
wanted
gotta
to
get a little.
learn this. She wanted to learn her English better and get more accustomed to their way of wrestling before she was smart about it. I'm not even gonna
Mhm.
lie, but she's good. Like, come on. Uh, and that just led into Roxanne coming in and costing her the match. So
Yes.
she lost by disqualification because they're wrestling soon. And then
Oh,
Julia came in.
yeah. It's and how they did their attacks, it was quite odd.
Yeah,
Um,
Julia ended up attacking Io
yep.
because obviously Roxanne's attacking Stephanie because they're wrestling.
Mhm.
Um, I can't wait for Io and Julia.
Um,
I
you
mean,
know
it
what I
has to
thought was
happen
funny
now,
about
right?
you know what I thought was funny about the whole spot though? What does Rhea have to do with any of it? Did you know she just keeps sticking her nose in everybody's business?
Nothing. I guess she kind of fucks with Io though. They're
Yeah,
both.
I guess she does a
Is
little bit.
I guess Rhea is more of a baby face. Like when you think about it, she's more of a baby face.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
that
No,
triple
you
threat
are.
was three baby faces.
Yeah,
Nobody complained
you're right.
about that.
Um, yeah. Excuse me here. Um, yeah. Yeah. Obviously, we had that promo. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. After that, we had the Jey Uso celebration for his world championship win from WrestleMania weekend. Um,
There's little details in that segment.
oh, is there? Because that's interesting. What was you smelling today?
Yeah, come on, you know what you come on. It Sammy comes out to celebrate with Jay. I think if Jimmy doesn't come out, Sammy's making a move because Jimmy comes out and you gotta watch his face the whole time. Like
I
it's,
felt like there was some eggs there. Um,
there's some eggs dropping there, definitely.
yeah, it felt like all right. We're about to add just a little bit of sauce to it. And like
Yeah,
you said, there's definitely some eggs there for the bill. Um, uh, yeah, we as you know, it seemed like Sammy looked at him quite funny at one point in time. Um, yeah, give me the match.
yeah.
He's gonna. They got to try to make him legitimate somehow. Um, obviously, it's always been
I mean, Sammy
organic.
can make him look incredible.
Yes, absolutely. Um, I'll take it if we get it. Did you think the tribal chief would come out though?
I was hoping. I mean, well, and once I sat and thought about it, like he said it when he came back. Nothing's changed. He's still the same narcissistic asshole that he was for the last 3, 4 years. So
True.
him not coming out makes sense, bro. Because why am I coming to celebrate you when I
Because that
lost
makes you the
everything?
tribal chief now, right?
Yeah, I lost everything, and now you have a world championship around your waist.
And
Nah,
it's also almost like he's apologizing because we know he hasn't apologized to
at
anybody yet.
all, at all.
So if he would have came
Which
out and acknowledged them, yeah, that would have changed everything. Um, let me see here where we at here. Apologize here. Man, probably my favorite thing of the night, brother. Gunther attacking Pat Mac. Um,
and Cole, right?
and Michael Cole. First Michael Cole. Uh,
And then
Pat
Pat
came to his
McAfee stood
aid.
up for him.
Yeah, he stood up for him. Man, I thought it was a phenomenal spot. Um, dude, but them how long they sold this choking. Um, Pat McAfee was like basically selling it on his show the next day. Michael Cole was still coughing during the last match.
Right.
Um, do we get Gunther versus Pat McAfee?
I seen somebody say that they might be setting up your boy to come in and wrestle Gunther,
Who that?
Bill Goldberg.
Oof. Never knew I really liked him that much, but thanks for
Yeah.
letting me know.
I
Thanks
hope
for
it's not
letting
true.
me
It's just something that I seen out there in the internet wrestling world. I hope it's not true because I don't want to see Pat McAfee in the ring with him either because that just means you're gonna have to get your ass beat. Like there's
And
no
I think
way
that's
that
why but I think that's why he would do it, bro, because he wanted to show how tough he really is.
listen, if I'm Gunther, you're not allowed to get nothing off on me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in there and I'm Gunther, bro. No commentator is gonna come in here and lay a hand on me.
It
I'm
keep
just gonna be
clowning.
Gunther.
It keep clowning me. It keep clowning me
No,
because
don't put Pat because I don't want to see Pat get his ass beat like that, man.
yeah, because he gonna get his ass beat, boy. Um,
If
he
if
obviously just got he, he obviously just got choked out to the point
yeah,
he couldn't even tap out. He got choked out so much.
see the
Um,
Goldberg thing would make sense because if Gunther's not going to have a title, then you have to put these types of obstacles in front of him. Like Goldberg don't have to do much. He just has to be big and in the way and get chopped. But it's like you got to put people like this in
I
front of
think
him.
he can beat Pat up though for like a good. I think he just wants to prove he's tough.
Who Pat?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's a pride thing.
yeah, I mean,
I'll take it. I'll take the
bro,
match.
Pat's put on some banger matches. I'm
Yeah.
just saying from like a character standpoint as Gunther, I'm gonna want to beat the living shit out of you because you're just a commentator and I'm the
And
greatest
that's what
wrestler
he
in the
gonna
world.
do too. You already know what he's gonna do. You already know what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, but I thought that spot was phenomenal. I loved how Cole took it the whole way to the end of the show. He
the
was still
whole way.
choking. Um, yeah, I thought it was great selling. On both behalves. He was still talking about it on his show the next day, so he was playing it up. Um, great spot. Didn't see it coming. Um, last match of the evening went to Dom is still defending his Intercontinental Championship for the first time against Penta. And it basically led to a JD McDonough return.
I like it.
Uh,
Almost forgot about JD.
just that fast, bro. Like, that's how much of a moving engine this is.
It's because it's WrestleMania weekend and we already got so much. The last thing we're thinking about this person signed. So are they coming? Are they coming? This person, but we're not
And we're
thinking
not
about
thinking about the
JD.
people that's right here. That's already right here.
Yeah, like
Um,
JD. Respect to JD, man.
man, the bump that he took, man, my God, and then finished the match. Unbelievable. Yeah, it looked like Finn Balor was kind of shocked, like he didn't know about this game plan.
Yeah.
Obviously he's not happy that Dom beat him. It's really odd that he just seemed like he didn't know nothing about
That's the
this, and
thing, bro.
JD McDonough's
He
his guy.
That's the thing. This is the thing. That's why the story is going where it's going because I had the match one, bro. What are you doing? If
Wait,
if what Liv said when Liv says it came back to the Judgment Day, should it matter? So why did he do what he did?
so I didn't do anything.
That's why we're. But when it happens, do we turn Dom face or do we turn Finn face?
I think they turned friend. I think they turned friend thing.
I think that's what
You
they're gonna
get the
try to do.
demon character again eventually.
Yeah, that's what we need. That was only
Yeah,
a face character. It's like I couldn't get the job done, so let me bring the demon out.
that's where it goes. I mean, I feel like that's the only thing that he hasn't done in so long.
Yeah, because he
And I always feel like he needs a character shakeup. He's always just somebody just needs a character
give me that
shakeup.
old music back. I'm only gonna care when I get the old music back.
I do like the new music though.
It's grown on me because
It
he can
works.
still do the entrance with the new music, but I like the old music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing that gimmick. I want the old music
I,
because it just
yeah,
fits
give
it
me Finn
perfect.
back. Give me Finn back. Just
Um, man. Obviously Dom retained, but man, the shift of the night, the Seth Rollins promo. Um, bro, how would you feel about this promo, dog? I'm just turn fight.
listen. Yeah, it's kind of expected. I wasn't thinking about Roman to be quite honest because one, it's Raw, and Roman doesn't
You
work
just
every
don't
day.
expect him to beat him. My bad.
He doesn't work every day, so you don't always expect him on SmackDown either. So we
Mm-hmm.
definitely expected Punk though. Like, all right, and
Mm-hmm.
then Roman comes. I'm like, oh man, yeah. Then the person you least expect shows up.
Braun Breaker. I like it.
Was I not just saying to you? Was it the earlier in the day or the day before that Paul Heyman? It just needs to be a new dangerous alliance. Like it needs to be more people than just Seth.
That was exactly what you said. I think they're building
Then we get then we get Braun Breaker comes in with the spears. Like, yes.
out of nowhere.
And do
Um,
you really think Paul Heyman is going to take Seth and Braun to the next level?
absolutely,
Absolutely, bro. Like, come on.
absolutely.
So who, if you're booking this, who else do you add?
I add Becky Lynch. Um, I do. I seen it on the internet today. It made a little bit of sense.
Becky,
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
Mhm. I think Waller needs something serious too.
Would you put would you put would you put Austin Theory in before Carmelo Hayes?
That's another.
Because I could see that too.
Do I put in Carmelo Hayes before Austin? That's a good. We'll have to come back to that one. That's a good.
We'll have to.
I think because they had ties before, I'm kind of okay with it.
Seth and
Austin.
Austin, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. He was a part of that whole visionary shit. He was one of his
Hmm.
followers.
Hmm. Um, bro, I didn't see Braun Breaker coming at all. I thought that was
I didn't see it
phenomenal.
either. That was a pleasant surprise.
I
But we
thought
always
Raw.
said we always said that he should be a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, you said this right. Like, man, if he was with Paul Heyman, he'll be. He could, well, I mean, you've been saying he's on his way to the top since way before, and I'm
And I
just like,
told you, you're just like, I don't think he. You see it now, don't you?
I see it. I see it.
Just give it a couple more weeks. Listen, if I'm booking this, Braun Breaker, Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins, King of the Ring.
Because Seth Rollins coming for that championship at some point.
No matter what.
That was what
And
he
then
said
and then
anyway. He
Braun
said
can
that to
hold on
Cody.
to that suitcase for a year.
Yep. Till WrestleMania, basically. Little past it.
I need another. I need a bigger. It can't be just the two of them.
mm, no, you need
I
more.
guess we'll see.
I think
I
we'll
guess
definitely see. Um,
great segment.
Great segment. Paul Heyman and on ESPN the next day. Great. Man, that was a wild week of wrestling, bro. I'm glad it's over. You see, I'm still tired from it.
Listen,
It's like I
I
just
feel
can't
you
watch
because I'm
wrestling.
drained. But like there were so many like as far as interviews, documentaries,
The Slammy.
wrestling, GCW, WWE, TNA, the Hall of Fame, the Slammies. Like, oh, I'm drained, bro.
I don't think I watch that much wrestling about. I'm like, yo, why am I still watching wrestling? I'm like waking up, wrestling's on. I go to sleep, wrestling's on. I'm like, bro.
Oh,
I'm like, dog. I feel like I'm swimming in this shit, bro. Like, but
yeah,
it was great, man.
we probably should have took a week off to reset. No, here we doing two shows in a fucking week.
Yeah, man. But we
We got
gonna do
everything
more.
covered though.
We got it covered, man. We got the basics down,
We ain't
bro.
gotta come back till next week. So wait. Are we going to do this Sunday episode?
Yeah,
We want to talk some old school wrestling.
yeah, we gonna do some. I'm gonna come up with some topics we can talk about, and
Let's have a good fucking
I'll
time,
send
huh?
you a little list. I'll come up with some random topics. I'll send you a
Me, you,
little
and Hammer
list.
just give me some matches to watch, or a show like a pay per view. Like, as a matter of
What's
fact,
that?
we're gonna have Hammer give us a WCW pay per view to watch. We can talk about it
All right, I'll watch it. Yeah,
since
tell
he want to
tell them
talk
to
about.
get. Yeah, tell them to tell
But
us
still,
what we
put
need
some
to.
topics together because if we gonna go, we can split it in half.
Yeah, man, we can talk about the top five tag teams. So I think
That too.
uh, what do you say? Top five tag teams ever.
We can do the top five luchas from WCW era, that era.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, we could
Or not luchas, cruiserweights. We'll say cruiserweights
cruiserweights. Yeah,
because
you sound
it's
racist,
broader.
man.
It's
Sound racist.
it's broader. But all right, all right.
It definitely sounds like a plan. We will do Sunday. We'll pick a time Sunday. We'll post. You know what I mean? Like said, we're on our own new wave now, so you know what I mean. We still might do Tuesday night just because.
We still may do Tuesday night just because
We
but
yeah.
expect us to go at least two times a week, at least.
Yeah, man, we doing 2 times a week. We want to be able to not have to drain you with a whole full show of wrestling. I
I
drain
like the
myself. I drain myself to the point where I'm tired at this point. Like I'm dozing off already. Like,
9 o'clock spot on Wednesday sounds it feels right.
yeah, I like that. 9 o'clock Wednesdays, we can do that.
Then we can go even earlier on Sundays for real, for real.
Yeah, and we can sit back, talk this wrestling. You know,
Yeah.
man, but I enjoyed myself this evening. I felt like we got back in the swing of things, man.
Episode 27 in the books. No network, no problem, man.
No
I
network,
hope
no.
you come up with a solid name for the next one because you said we're naming them now. So everyone needs a name.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come up with a couple names.
It don't even gotta be wrestling related. Let's
No,
be
let's just have
fun.
fun with it, man.
Let's be
Like
fun
we've
with it.
been planning to try to do. Um,
Um, you didn't hit them with your thank you, so let's do that before we get out of here.
man, you know it, man. I appreciate everybody that checked in. You know what I mean? You could be anywhere in the world, but our faithfuls follow us wherever we go. Um, Everybody that tuned in, checked in, man, we appreciate you. You could be doing anything right now, but you're checking in with us, man. I already know my man appreciates it. I appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it like hell, man. Um, we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna try to make the shows better. Um, it's a cocky empire.
We're gonna get more people on
Cocky.
here.
What'd you say?
I said we're gonna get more people on here.
Yeah. This is a Just the Facts podcast. This is a cocky, a cocky empire productions.
I need to make you a Just the Facts logo.
Yeah. Ganja Graphics. My guy. Get your health back in order, my boy. I hope you get to check this episode out. Health's been a little bit down right now, but I hope he gets his health back right. Man, I had a good time, dog. We finally caught up on all this wrestling. I'm tired, boss.
Hey man, so just watch the page for a time on Sunday. We'll keep y'all updated, but Sunday we'll see y'all.
Yeah, post, comment, follow our polls. We're coming up with random polls. Just to tell us what you think about shit, man. We want to know people's personal opinions. I had a good time, bro. I think I'm good for tonight, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you right after this, bro.
Peace. My guy, we out.
Cocky bitch.